pants, they were from this morning. I was out riding this old 600 and the thing died, and I was out there in the creek and I had to push it across, and they're up there trying to dry now. I don't know if they will or not, but I brought about 6 pair because I know the way Blackwater is, I'll probably need them. So.
What am I doing? Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm halfway between lost and found. Blackwater, the famous Blackwater moon rocks. Yeah. I have a job to do which is called pull-in cripple, what do you call them? Four-wheel racing enthusiast. We've been offered everything except the kitchen sink to pull these guys in.
Okay, hold the brake on right there. Got it?
You know how to tie bowling? The man knows how to tie the bowling. Well, but it'll work anyway.
Oh, come on back 6 inches. Hold it. Okay, you got her. You're still gonna have to push. I'm gonna sit on the front.
That's super low.
I'll get her next year.
whatever change is, take it away from us. This is what it's all about.
What do you think of Blackwater?
Love it. Second year, I got third overall last year. This race is just abusive. Professional lunatics, the only ones that do this. Muddier and all get out there in some of them places. But my nickname is Mud Puppy. What they call me.
Lost my chain a couple miles ago. Took 15 minutes to get that back on. Now my clutch is completely gone. So I'm stuck here till the rescue crew comes around.
What do you think about Blackwater?
Excuse me?
What do you think about Blackwater?
Well, I think if I wouldn't have lost my rim, it's a pretty good race. Has a lot of stuff. It's pretty interesting, a lot of obstacles. I've run it before, but this time I just, bad luck. Lost the rim.
Who was your mechanic?
Me.
Uh-oh. I won't say anything.
Nobody to blame but myself. Threw a wheel off, blew a tire, and then when I was riding with a flat tire, the lugs came loose and just blew the thing away, that's all.
Blackwater?
Tough. Brutal. I want my mom.
What do you think of Blackwater?
Should have stayed in Georgia where it was sunny and warm. I thought I was okay until we got to this mud. I didn't think the water crossings were anything. Actually, I'm glad it's 60 degrees out here. See you later.
Somebody put a lot of rocks, a lot of mud back here. What more can I say? Kick ass.
It's extremely hard, but I'm having the time of my life. Yeah. Really. You can't have any more fun than this. What do you think about Blackwater?
Bitchin', man. This ride is so cool. If I can just get out of this bum pit.
impressions of Blackwater?
Everything it's cracked up to be. It's hell on wheels. Yes, indeed. Traveled 14 hours to abuse myself. But it's great. Love it.
Come down from the Mass.
Yeah, oh yeah. Second year, but last year was not like this. Dry and dusty last year, and if you can find a dry spot here today, you're gonna do damn well.
Blackwater. It's rough. It's, you know, people watch the video, think they come out here and do it. Man, you gotta be talented. I take my hat off to these guys. It's rough. It's my first race ever, and I picked Blackwater to do it. It's rough. How many laps you do? How many laps have I done now? I haven't completed one yet. Been out for about 2 hours.
They're really slick. There's not a lot of water out there, but the ground is just slippery. The clay, when it gets like this, it just offers no traction. The hills are really bad, and there aren't really many bogs. There's a couple of bad mud holes. And last year, the weather was in the 90s. The dust was so bad you could barely see your handlebars sometimes, and passing was almost impossible. Compared to this year, where it's overcast, it's in the 60s, and it's been raining off and on for a week. And the rivers are up a little bit, and it's really slick. The ground is soaked, and the whole race is going to be mud. There isn't going to be a dry spot in the whole place. So compared to last year, it's a whole new ball game. It's more like the past Blackwaters, where it was just a gigantic mud fest.
Blackwater rocks.
Blackwater?
Oh, it's unbelievable. Never gets easy. Thought this course was going to be easier this year, but it's wrong. I'm wrong. It's all slimy. It's tough.
Winning Blackwater is basically preparation, going out there and relaxing. You can't win until the last lap, so you just need to get out there and put yourself in position to win. Watch what everybody else is doing, watch the lines that they're taking, try to take the shortest lines around the course, you know, the easiest lines, you know, conserving energy, saving your motorcycle. My pitman, Fred Bramwood, does a really good job letting me know where I am on the course. He has several stopwatches, and this race is different from all the others in the cross-country series because we started in different rows, like rows of 5 separated by about 2 seconds. So it's one of the hardest events to keep track of because of the time correction. However, he does a good job and lets me know whether I'm up or down. And yeah, getting around lap riders is a big part of this race, just because there are so many entries. There's probably going to be about 500 competitors, and we're on a 20-mile course. That means they're constantly going to be passing people, and it's important to kind of read the rider in front of you, because a lot of times the guys that try to help you out are the ones that hurt you. The guys that try to pull out of my way may have already pulled over into a spot that I have already committed to pass them, so they run me off the course. So it's very important to either come up on them so fast they don't even know I'm there and get around them, or somehow let them know which direction, which side of them I'm on to let them by, to let me by. So it's a big part of the game, reading people.
be excited about that, even though your starting position was less than good.
Yeah, I wanted this one worse than I wanted that first one. I knew with a 111 starting position, I had my work cut out for me, but luckily I got through that first creek pretty good, and the second one went pretty good, and started catching up to those guys. And Moon Rock was pretty tough. There's a lot of people there, and we got a line around it, and I made a good time there, so that's where I made up all my time at.
Bob, it certainly was a great run for you. After lap number 1, I believe you came around 5th, and we calculated some timing, and you were right up in the hunt of things with your time lapse, starting back in, what, the 33rd row. But after lap number 2, you came ahead of a good friend of yours, Chuck DeLulu, and you never were able to, probably never see Chuck DeLulu again the rest of the race. How did you get around DeLulu?
I must have passed him up there, a Moon Rocker on the off-camber. I never even seen him. Me and Roy was going at it pretty good, and we was back and forth quite a bit, and I finally got away from him, and I really never seen Chuck. I don't know where I passed him on either an off-camber back there or going across Moon Rock somewhere around in there. I really don't know.
Chuck, you're no stranger to the Blackwater. Congratulations, a number 2 ride.
Yeah, it was a tough ride and everything. It was muddy and really rocky out there.
Well, I know you're not excited about being the bridesmaid, but considering who the bride is, that's not too shabby.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's a tough course out here. It's 3 laps. It's a lot different than 2 laps.
No question about it. Your toughest part of the Blackwater?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, probably the creek crossing. The bike was cutting out a little bit there, but we got stuck in them a couple times, but it was all pretty tough. Well, it was a rough track out there. And we took off here, and I got out front and going around the course, and and I made a couple. On the second lap, we got flat. First lap, fixing one back out. On the second lap, I come in, and they said I was in second. They said Bob's 20 seconds ahead of me. I thought, where did he pass me? I never seen him at all. Then we were going on. I can't remember. I think it was the second checkpoint. And he come up, he was ahead of me or something somehow. And B at the checkpoint checks you. He pointed and said he's right there. And I seen him, and he went down off the left. You're supposed to go right to the right, and you're supposed to go to the left. And I started to go that way. I said, I want to do it. And I said, heck with this. This stuff happens all the time, I mean, not all the time, but pretty much. It seems like it's just funny a lot of times. And I turned around, went the way I was supposed to go, all the way up around the horseshoe. And I figured, heck with it. Finally, gonna have to do something about it. And, well, I filed a complaint about it because I don't think it's right. You shouldn't cut that much of the track. You're allowed like 20 feet, 25 feet, but this is a heck of a lot more than that. Normally I wouldn't complain, but I always wanted to win Blackwater, never did, and when stuff like that happens, you just, you feel down and out, and you feel like you've done good, but you didn't win.
I don't really know. Like I said, I didn't see Chuck. I couldn't tell who anybody was out there. I stopped once and asked if it was Roy, because I thought that was Roy behind me, because I couldn't tell who they were, and I never did even see Chuck. He said that back there in the off-camber section, there's like 10 lines through there, and he went high and I went low, and that must be where I passed him. That's the only thing I know.
What he's filing a complaint saying that he went off the track. He actually went off the circuit and passed a whole bunch of riders. I mean, it's all conjecture. It's just a complaint, so we're just kind of following up on that to see what your impression is.
I really don't know what he's talking about. There was people all through there where we was going. There was people scattered everywhere.
Describe for us, since we're not out there, what is it like out at the Moon Rock in that area? Is there a number of lines that you can choose from?
No, in the Moon Rock area that I know of, there's only like 3 lines up through there, something like that, and it's basically the only way I know to get through there.